the Welcome Mat. I am your host, Matt Caldwell. I'm here today with Conor Van Abbey.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, yeah.
Yeah. You got a little wine on the go?
I do. Well, it's like, the last remnants from another night of drinking, so
Yeah.
not enough.
You're drinking the remnants.
Yeah.
The remnants, that would be a nice title for a wine, I think.
What?
Yeah.
That would be
That's a
cheap
good
wine.
That's a good year.
Yeah.
Remnants 2017.
Yeah, the last.
Yeah, the
last
last
of
of the Remnants would also be a good band.
Yeah.
What genre?
The remnants from a better band.
The remnants from a better band. It's just all of the drummers who got fired for being too weird.
Yeah.
The drummers are the weird ones. You play a little bit of music yourself.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I play guitar since I was 16. I mean, I don't take it too seriously. You shouldn't take it too seriously.
No.
There was a time when I did, but I just fool around at this point.
Yeah.
Whenever I do play.
It's more like a romance than a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds sad when you say it like that.
Connor, of course, is a stand-up working in the Toronto scene. You go to, how many shows a week would you do?
Oh, God. Not enough, to be honest. Mainly the shows I go to are from Monday to Thursday.
Yeah.
So I'll do anywhere from 1 to 2 shows a day. Yeah. I'm trying to get booked more, though. So I have 2 book shows this coming week, which is good. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard to get booked because I've only really dove into the stand-up since, I don't know, August. I've been doing it more regularly since ever before. So yeah, I need to just keep working hard at it before people get to know Conor Van Abbey.
Yeah, they should know about you. What is one deep, dark secret from your past that they should all know about you?
Oh, I don't think that's appropriate for this. I'm not.
Well, we don't need to be appropriate.
God, I don't know. Nothing I'm willing to share on Facebook.
Yeah. That's the moral judgment. If you won't put it on there, if you won't put a thought you have on there.
Not only would I be sharing it with friends, but just acquaintances, people I've only met once, I have on my Facebook.
Yeah.
They don't deserve to know my inner darkest secrets.
Have you ever looked up any other Conors?
I don't think so. I mean, I have a couple of Conor friends on my Facebook. I have 2, I think. Yeah. And I like them all.
you like 100%
of the Conors
of the Conors that you've. Who do you think is the best Conor?
Oh, I'm obviously biased.
Yeah. Against yourself, right?
No, not myself.
No.
Conor McGregor, guy.
Conor McGregor. Yeah, the UFC guy.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah, he says what he's thinking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah. Do you follow him on Twitter?
No.
Does he follow you?
Strangely, yes. No, he doesn't. That would be great.
Yeah, it would. I think all Conors should follow each other.
Does he even tweet? I think that would take away from...
he definitely tweets.
Does he tweet, or does someone he's hired tweet for him? I just want enough success that I can hire someone to tweet for me.
Well, if you do get successful, I will be your tweetist.
Okay.
We'll say that. All right. We're on the Welcome Mat podcast. I'm pleased to have Conor Van Abbey here today. We're going to play some games after this. Are you ready, Conor?
As ready as I'm going to be, yeah.
We're back on the Welcome Mat. Mm-hmm. I'm here with Conor Van Abbey.
Hi.
Hey, it's game time.
It's game time.
It's game time. So the first game we will play today is a novelty. That is where you give the complete synopsis and review of a recent book that you read. Mm-hmm. And the one you chose today is...
one that I recently read.
I
read The Secret by Rhonda Byrne.
Yes, Australian Rhonda Byrne.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
So does that change your point of view about
I
it?
think I need to rethink things. No.
Yeah. So tell me.
Australians are a fine people.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly, and they're good. They're good, honest folk.
Yeah, and she knows a lot about life. I'll put it that way. changed my perspective on things.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like a story, like a cautionary tale kind of thing, and then there's peppered throughout. There's little pieces of wisdom.
Really? Who would it be aimed towards? Who's the target audience of this book?
Oh God, anyone with a pulse, maybe?
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just
it's a wide spectrum of people.
I know, like what you're asking. Yeah, like what is it for? Like adolescents? No, anyone can take away from The Secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone. And it's weird because before I read it, people would recommend it to me. They'd be like, "Connor, you got to read The Secret." I'm like, well, can you just tell me what The Secret is?
Yeah.
Save me all that trouble.
Are you good at keeping secrets?
I'm terrible at it, but at least I won't like write a book around it. That's the worst way to keep a secret. But yeah, it was a good book.
Yeah, I know it talks a little bit about the law of attraction. What is the law of attraction?
That's the law of attraction is just the relationship between oneself and life, the world, universe, and everything. Yeah.
The life, the world, the universe.
Exactly.
Those three things are great.
That's what I took away.
So is this a positive book or is it a negative book?
I mean, it's a positive message for sure. Kind of a dark book. So it's about a boy named Joseph. Who, who grows up on a farm, and it's just him and his dad. And one day they wake up early as usual and find that like all their animals are gone. Like pretty much all their animals are gone.
Did they migrate?
That's the thing. You don't know. Like were they taken? Did they escape? Like so that's their livelihood, right? So
yeah. They need those animals back.
Absolutely. So the dad is like, Joseph, go find those animals, and which is a pretty big task for a 10-year-old. But he doesn't send him off alone. He says, Joseph, take Bertha, and Bertha is the only cow they have.
Okay, left. There's one cow.
Yeah, and so you'd think they'd want to hold on to that cow, but he says, I don't want you out there alone.
So instead of going himself.
Yeah, which also seems like very burdensome, like I don't know if you've ever walked with a cow through some woods, but it's not easy.
Oh, they had to go through the woods. There are no roads.
No, well, there's a lot of like fields. He walks through some fields and then he gets to the woods and eventually, because he's following tracks.
Of animals.
Of animals, yeah.
What animals are they? What footprints are we looking at here? What?
Other cows. There's sheep. Pigs, they've all seemed to just walk off together, which is eerie. Almost
like a horror movie.
Yeah, it's almost like
the silencing of the lamb.
Yeah, or like Animal Farm or something.
Yeah.
Where they're just, except instead of forming a revolt, they just form a walkout.
Yeah, be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Done getting milked.
Yeah. So they basically, he travels through the woods with this cow, and then
Bertha.
Yeah, and then nightfall comes and it gets really cold. So to take up shelter, he goes with his cow they find a cave. They go into that cave, and everything seems to be okay for the night. But then he wakes up, and the cave opening is sealed.
Oh,
yeah, they're trapped, and he's trapped in the cave with a cow. Which it's then that the secret is revealed. Joseph is afraid of being trapped in a cave, which seems like a universal fear.
That seems like something no one would be happy about. Like, yay, I'm stuck in a cave.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's...
with a cow.
Yeah.
Well, you have milk.
That's true. Except he's, of course, lactose intolerant, which is another...
Yeah,
part of the
that's kind of ironic.
It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
But and also here's the thing: like he's trapped for days, eating grubs. Like,
grubs.
Yeah, bugs and stuff.
Good diet.
He refuses to eat the cow,
and the cow refuses to eat him.
Well, here's the thing. Here's where it gets kind of dark. Is he puts off eating the cow for so long. He's like, I will not eat our last cow.
Yeah, Bertha the cow.
Yeah, but sure enough, the cave collapses on Joseph and pins him to the ground.
That's good, right?
No, it's not, because then the cow
yes.
just devours him. Just like starts eating his face, which you don't think cows are carnivorous.
Do cows eat face?
This one does.
Yeah.
This one does.
I thought it was mainly grass.
Yeah, well, there's no grass in a cave, so... Well, yeah. I don't know.
Not yet.
Not in this cave.
Not in this cave.
So,
very few grassy caves.
But then at the end, after the cow is done, it walks further into the cave, deeper than Joseph ever went, and it just finds the back entrance into the cave.
Oh.
So it just walks out, and it's like, Joseph...
Man, get it
Should
together.
have just kept walking in.
Yeah. So the cave had an opening.
Yeah.
So what is the life lesson you learned from this novel?
Oh, well, there's a ton of don't go in caves. Don't do that. But there's a ton of like just little life lessons. Like here's the thing: when he's stuck in the cave, he'll like recall memories from his earlier childhood.
Okay, happier times.
Yeah, exactly. And you try and like use those memories to, I guess, escape his current predicament. And like okay, one of the lessons is like always put other people down, because by doing that, you're putting yourself up.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
push up by pushing down.
Yeah, and I've adopted that into my everyday life.
So the cow, instead of eating the grubs or just starving, ate the human, thus making itself a better cow.
Yeah, well, a cow's still alive at the end.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, and free. What happened to the other animals?
You never find out. That's the thing. You never find out. It really eats at me, you know? It ends on sort of a sour note. It's like, the note it ends on is like, look, we all have just one life, right?
One cow.
There's no second chances. It's this and then the dirt. You can take from what you want from that. But I've started eating more.
All right, that was a novelty with Conor Van Abbey. He spoiled the secret. He told me the secret, and now I think I'm going to
still
check
read
out
it
this
though.
book.
Still read
yeah,
it.
Yeah. All right, we are back on the welcome mat with Conor Van Abbey.
Yeah, hi.
The welcome mat, it's a place for spontaneity. Some spontaneous things happen here.
That's good to hear.
So we're going to play a game, but actually you need to go get some air or something?
No, actually I have a doctor's appointment. It's very serious.
You have a mid-podcast doctor's appointment over something serious.
Yeah. Do you not believe me, or?
No, I believe part of that story.
Do I need a doctor's note to excuse myself from this podcast, Matt? Huh?
No, but maybe if you're going to pick up some prescriptions, offer some.
Okay.
Some of what you get to me, but you actually arranged for someone to sub in for you.
Well, I didn't arrange it per se.
Oh.
So there's this guy Stu. Hi, I'm Stu. Hi. Hey. He's my downstairs neighbor, and
Well, Stu, I want to say thanks for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. I don't mean to sort of hijack the podcast or anything. No, it's not okay. You're not.
No, I like having a lot of different people on.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just, sometimes I'll run into him going out to, grab groceries or something, or, well, really any time I leave the house, he opens the door. Yes, I listen at the door.
Okay, so he's got good hearing.
He does, I guess. But he didn't have plans. He decided to tag along, and I guess he's going to play the next game.
Yeah. The next game, it's Be IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you get going, and then Stu can take over.
Thanks. So guys, have fun. And I'll, hey, I can't wait to hear this thing.
Yeah, I think it'll work out well.
All right, see you later.
Yeah, there he goes. Stu, I want to say, thanks.
Sorry, I forgot my wine.
You forgot your wine.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you guys
remember your wine for your doctor's appointment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys got it from here.
Yeah. So, Stu, sorry. So the game we're gonna play, it's a wannabe IMDb.
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
where you get to imagine what if you were on a show that's on television now, or even was on the television in the past.
Right, I like it, yes.
So you can choose any show that you would like to be on, and what show would you like to do?
I would like to be on Survivor.
Survivor.
Yes.
Yeah. Any specific motivation for that show?
I'm a big fan. Really, really big fan of Survivor. Been watching it, since it's been on in the year 2000, and
Yes, I think we're
like,
up to season 40 or what?
oh God, I think they do 2 a year, so it's got to be like 34. And,
Good math.
Yes,
You're a talented man, Stu.
I went to school.
So, what talents would you bring to the game of Survivor?
I got social skills. I would play the social game.
Oh,
I would. I would. First off, though, I would find out if I could find out anything about Jeff Probst.
Yeah, the host.
Yes, I would find out if there was any dirt on this man.
Like physical dirt. I think a lot of the games are set in dusty areas.
No, I mean I'd watch him. I'd find out where he lived. Him and his beautiful wife.
I bet you
His
he
wife,
does have a stunning
Jen.
wife. Yes.
Yes, she's stunning and a wonderful woman.
Yeah.
Just a wonder. She's so caring.
What's another adjective?
Just a good human being. Just a warm, tender. Creates funny, little cute names like Stewie.
Stewie.
Yes.
Hmm.
Just
As an example.
and as an example.
Yeah. Sometimes you put yourself in those examples. Yeah, you feel free to.
Jeff, I just know there's something wrong about that guy, right? I'm not the only one here, right? Who's thinking this about Jeff.
It's just the two of us.
He's too nice, though.
Is he?
He's just, you know that he's not that nice in real life, right? He's just the kind of guy who you would just, I don't know, steal your wife away from you.
Oh. That's
the kind of guy who
oddly specific.
You shouldn't, introduce your wife to him, at a party, right?
Like a cocktail party, Halloween party.
Or a party at your own place.
Oh, like a house party.
Yeah, like a house party.
Was a birthday, maybe?
Maybe it was a birthday. Maybe it's your own birthday.
Yeah.
And you invite the guy over.
Maybe there's cake.
Yeah, maybe you invite him over because you feel sorry for him because he's a struggling guy, he's struggling to find work as a host for a show, and then you introduce your wife to him, and they disappear for half the length of the party.
Well, that sounds about right.
Anyway, I'm getting off track here.
Yeah.
Though,
so what would be your skills in competitions? Are you good at physical challenges or puzzles?
I'm good. I'm not so good with puzzles. No. And I'm also I'm not very self-aware. It could take me a long time to figure things out, especially when it comes to deceit.
Mm-hmm. There is a lot of deceit in the game.
Yes, it's a game of deceit for sure.
Yeah.
But
would you make any alliances?
Oh, absolutely. First day, I've noticed there's a trend. First day there, I would cry.
Yeah, emotion, show it.
Yes, people warm up to that. If you're crying, if you have a sob story, who knows, like your dog died, or like your wife left you for another man,
that does happen.
It does.
Yeah.
It does happen. I'm not saying it happened to me.
No. I wouldn't go that far.
But I know a guy who, let's just say his wife found another.
Was it Conor?
No, Conor's not married as far as I know. But anyway.
So tell me a little bit how you would outwit, outplay, and outlast.
Well,
in this
outwit.
game.
I already mentioned the crying at the beginning.
Yeah.
Get people's sympathies, and then I might even lie and say I'm deaf, something like that, so they think they can talk around me, right? But really, I'm listening.
So like a spy shack, but all the time.
Yes, and then I would also, I'd play it nice at first, I'd let someone else take control, right? I'd let them take control. But then I'd steal all the food. I'd take it all, and I'd hide it in the woods.
For the animals to eat?
Well, I'd bury it.
Oh, smart.
I would eat it. I would sneak off and eat the food, and then I'd come back, and everyone else would be all hungry. Like, oh my God,
Where's
Stuart,
the
aren't you
food?
hungry? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm hungry. Haven't eaten anything, you know?
But all the while you have your snack pantry. And
Oh yeah, they're all skin and bones, and I'm not.
You're gaining weight.
I'm gaining weight.
Most people lose like 30 pounds, but you probably pack on like 20, 30.
Yeah, all that rice.
Yeah, that's a lot of rice.
Anyway, so I do that, and I'd try and become friends with the townspeople. It doesn't hurt to
What country do you see yourself taking part in?
Cambodia, maybe?
Cambodia?
I don't, no preference really, as long as Jeff is there.
I think he will be. He's not leaving as the host of that show. He is the face of that show, I would say.
He is.
What
yes,
a
he
nice
is.
would you say he's a nice face?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't marry him. I wouldn't run off with him. Is that what you're...
No.
No.
No, that's not what I'm implying. But if you did
chipper.
win
He's too
the
chipper.
game, he's a chipper guy.
I hate him.
Wow, that's a bold
I
statement
hate
to
his
make.
guts.
Do you think that he would treat you unfairly during the game?
Oh, well, with the cameras on him? No. He wouldn't have a chance. But off camera, I'm sure he'd be like, Stuart, I'm banging your wife. If he was the kind of guy
If he was the kind of
who
guy
would do that.
who would do that, allegedly.
He stole my wife.
All right, Stu. I want.
Why did you leave me?
I'm not.
I just don't get it.
I'm not sure that she's gonna listen to
I used to
this,
work on
actually.
the show.
Oh, really?
I did.
Former architect, or what was your role in the show?
Yes, I was. I would set up the games.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
yes,
And test
architecture,
them, maybe?
Carpentry. I would test them. Yes.
What's one of the games that you made?
Oh, there was a game where you had to like get a ball through like a little maze.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But
I'm
the
familiar
help
with
of-
that
yeah,
one.
that one was. I made the balls.
You were the ball maker.
Yeah, I had to get like a wood and just sand it down to a ball.
And then did you paint the ball, or was
No, they had another guy who did that. You could get rid of the host and just have the games, and it would be fine.
Potentially, you might need somebody there to like oversee and
I could do that.
yeah. Do you see yourself winning Survivor?
Yes, for sure. I think I could win it.
You have a knowledge of the games.
Oh, absolutely. I have a intimate knowledge of the game.
How intimate?
Oh, I watch it all the time. So, you know, sometimes I tape it, and then rewatch it, and I just brood over it like this is. Look at him standing there with his smile.
Yeah, he is very
With
smiling.
his hands on my wife.
Maybe both hands.
God.
All right, Stu, I want to say thanks for being here.
It was my pleasure. No,
Yeah.
I hope to one day be on Survivor. You know, I do audition every year. You know, one day I hope to get on, seek my revenge, or you know, win my wife's love back.
All right, all in the name of revenge and love.
Exactly.
On,
Yes.
Wanna Be IMDb. We're back on the welcome mat. The third and final game that we're going to give a go here today is called Spoon Hand, Fork Hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's where you get to imagine if you could have an everyday object replace one of your body parts.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have an idea of something that you think would work?
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah. Spoon hand, fork hand sounds really handy right off the top. But
Yeah, or a Swiss Army hand.
Yeah, well, Swiss Army, like, yeah, exactly, where every finger is a different...
Yeah, one's a knife,
Yeah,
the other's
that
a
would-
fork, the
yeah,
other
well,
is like a toothpick.
a blunt knife and like a... Yeah, I've owned a Swiss Army knife before.
One's a hammer.
One's a toothpick. That would be That'd be gross.
One's floss.
Yeah.
Floss finger. Can you imagine having a floss finger? Yes, I always remember. But you still forget to floss.
You'd probably stop
though...
using it after like the first 2 days.
I just re-wax it.
Well, I mean, not
Put
that
on
I
new wax.
not that I reuse floss for 2 days.
No, you wouldn't want.
But
to
I mean,
do that.
if it's part of you, you're gonna use it for as long as possible.
Yeah.
But
do you know where that floss finger has been?
Yeah. I think I would for the first. I think I would have like lighter elbows.
So you could shoot flames out of your
elbows?
elbows?
I just bend like, and it would be...
Oh, okay. So like by the action of bending, flames it up.
Yeah, exactly. Just like a lighter at the tip of my elbow. That would be pretty badass. Especially if you're like offering a woman like a light for a cigarette, you know? Just like, I got that.
Yes. Or like if you go camping, light a fire... Light the campfire, or barbecue. You could light the barbecue.
A barbecue lighter, yeah.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Anything that you would use a lighter.
Anything. I feel like if you had fire at your elbow tips at like all the time like that, you would be lighting way more fires.
Potentially.
Probably by accident too. Just anytime you bent your arm.
Or on purpose.
But we're thinking too much into this.
Yeah, thinking will happen.
Yeah. And I think it kind of, maybe one hand, I want to have, like, all scissors, you know?
Like a scissor
like
hand.
Edward, you know?
Like Edward, yeah.
Just because...
That turned out well for him.
Exactly. Yeah. People would bring their dogs to be groomed.
Yeah.
And the women of the neighborhood loved him. Yeah, that's just really good protection, having all scissors on one hand.
Yeah. No handshakes.
No.
Or fist bumps.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to worry about learning the next new craze in handshaking.
It's true. Except everyone wouldn't know what I chose for rock, paper, scissors.
Paper.
It'd be the worst. Yeah.
I think it would be funny to have a stomach that is an oven. And whenever you need to eat, you just put food in your oven stomach and you cook it.
Yeah, and then it just like cooks until it's gone and your body has...
Used it all up. Sucked up those nutrients.
First it burns down to a crisp, though, so you're walking around smelling like burnt food.
Yeah, but for a while there, you smell like nicely baked food. Like if you threw an apple pie in your stomach...
Who smells so good?
Who smells like...
Is that cologne? It's like, no, it's a turkey. It's
a turkey
in my
dinner.
stomach.
I have to baste it. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I must go to the washroom.
Yeah.
Unbutton my shirt and baste my stomach oven bird.
That'd be great, man. Yeah. But that gets rid of eating, though. You wouldn't be eating anything.
No, you would never taste anything.
Yeah, you would just put food in your stomach, and then that would finish it off, pretty much.
You got one more there?
A jackhammer feet.
Jackhammer feet?
Yeah, anytime I wanted, I could just start digging down. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah? Would you get a job as a construction worker, or...
Yeah, that's smart. That would,
yeah,
it'd be pretty handy. That'd be kind of annoying to walk around though on like these points, these like needles. But
yeah,
I'd get used to
like
it.
Stilts.
Yeah, the city would hate me. I would just like destroy the sidewalk anywhere I went.
Yeah, potholes everywhere. I think it would be fun to have rollerblades on your feet for traveling around town.
That's true. In wheels, I thought of that. That was like the first thing I think you think of is wheels on your feet. I don't know, how do you stop in one, like, well, I guess if it's rollerblades, you can just stop.
You gotta brake.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are some big hills and stuff like that. I can see it falling down.
Yeah, going upstairs would be a nightmare.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd have to go up like ramps. Or and also you'd like mess up people's floors. Any building you walked into, like
so that's
you
a
put
positive,
like black, skid marks.
Good.
That
would be your nickname. Here comes skid marks.
Yeah. Back to high school. Yeah. Part of me wants to have like an umbrella like come out of my head or something like Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
I don't know if
or like a hand like Dr. Claw.
Yeah. Oh, that's just like a metal hand, right? That can
do all the things that a hand can do.
Yeah. And then part of me also just wants to have like propellers on all my like on my hands and feet so I could be like a drone, you know?
Yeah, you'd make a good drone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. That was the Welcome Matt podcast this week. I want to say thanks to Conor Van Abbey for being here.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.
It was a blast.